I won't mention too much the failed experiments. There are many, many of them. This is very much a hit or miss kind of strategy. It's very high reward, but it's very, it's a potentially low probability of success. Some teams will have a higher probability of success with this, but I would say that, because it's low cost, it's worth trying. So number one, you want to tap into the zeitgeist. That means absorbing as much as you can. So current affairs and news is one thing. Looking at Google Trends is another. It's very, very interesting to see what people are searching and increasing over time. You can look at memes. You can see what people are sharing on 9gag and knowyourmeme.com. You can look at top-selling books. What are people writing about? What is current in people's minds? But more than this, the goal is to be opportunistic. So with Soccer Norway, it was very opportunistic. We had this very tight window of opportunity where this news story led itself very well to a flash game. And actually, if you look in the App Store now, there's hundreds and hundreds of games just around like Donald Trump. So if you're early with that, you probably got quite a bit of attention, and potentially if you had something relevant, you could drive users to something like that. Number two is generating ideas. So this is really a key thing. You want to gather the inputs, you want to absorb the zeitgeist. You then want to actually rest and wait. You want to give time for your subconscious to kind of mull things over. If you have the time. You don't want to wait too long. Sometimes it's very time sensitive, other times you have a bit more time. This is where the meditation comes in. So there's this great app called Calm you can download and it helps you meditate. And this is important because when you're in a very relaxed state of mind, you're more likely to have ideas come up, bubble up. So all my best ideas have come when I've been in a very relaxed state of mind. And you can meditate, you can do breathing techniques. And then actually when you come to the generating of ideas, you want to brainstorm / probe. And what probe means is asking yourself questions, asking yourself outlandish questions, getting your brain to start operating on a different level. So I'll give you an example. With the $1 Million homepage, the idea really came about because I started brainstorming on a piece of paper and I wrote down the question, how could I become a millionaire? Actually in 2 weeks. It was quite audacious. And now to the rational brain, that's absurd, right? Like you go from 0 to a millionaire in 2 weeks, it's not going to happen. But your subconscious mind doesn't really give a shit. It's interested in the question and it will just start giving you answers. And if you're relaxed, you will go with it. So the more outlandish the questions you can ask yourself, the better. With Do Nothing for 2 minutes, it was actually, the process was, what would the simplest website in the world be? It would be a website that does nothing. Okay, let's build a website that invites people to do nothing. Okay, let's invite people to do nothing for 2 minutes. Like that was the process. So starting with questions and probing your subconscious is a valid technique. So then execution, if it takes a day or two to build, it's too complex. You want to be investing a short space of time here. A great name really helps because you're trying to convince people to pay attention to what you're doing. So puns and descriptive names work best. A simple design is absolutely crucial. You want to be able to show what you're creating in one page, in one screen. People have to get it instantly. Can you convey it in a tweet? Kind of related to simple design, but the $1 Million homepage, Twitter didn't exist. With Soccer Norway, the question or the tweet was, I just threw a shoe at George Bush's face like 30 times in 30 seconds. With Do Nothing for 2 minutes, it was, can you do nothing for 2 minutes? And with Checky, it was, I checked my phone 73 times, how about you? So you can implement this strategy by doing what I call a marketing hackathon. So it's like 24 to 48 hours. You divide your company into teams. One team is fine, of course. But if you have multiple teams, it increases the odds of a success because this is kind of like a low probability but high payoff kind of approach. But it's a lot of fun. And instead of like judging, you can actually say the winner is the most users acquired to your core product, which kind of makes it really exciting. So I just want to leave you with like one thought. Use your imagination is great advice if you take it seriously. Think outside the box. That's me. Follow me on Twitter. I'm Chewy. Thank you very much.
Let me take a moment to thank @Squarespace for, first of all, making amazing software. I was just working on one of the new projects I'm working on. You may have heard of television show. And we had to make a website. And I just went on to Google Domains. And I was buying a domain over at Google Domains. And boom, you could just, when you're setting up your Gmail, fire up and launch Squarespace. I guess they're partners now. And I was able to fire up a gorgeous website in literally minutes, and it looked like we spent $25,000 making it. It looks professional. It's intuitive and easy to use. No coding is required. And they use state-of-the-art tech. It's super secure. It's super stable, and it's trusted by millions, some of the most respected brands in the world. We, in fact, use it for all of our events and conferences, and you can start your free trial today. No credit card is required. And you'll get a free domain name if you sign up for a year. I'm an idiot. I did it wrong. I signed up at the wrong domain place. I didn't know that I would get a free domain. I got to go back and do that next time. If you decide to sign up for Squarespace, if you do decide that you're going to sign up for Squarespace, which I'm sure you will, just use the promo code TWIST and you'll get 10% off your first purchase. It is an amazing, amazing product. It's super easy to use, and they keep adding features to it, which is one of the great things about the software as a service movement. They keep getting more people loyal to the product. They keep being able to hire more product managers, developers, and researchers to figure out what to make next. And boom, they make amazing product, and they keep the price the same. So things are getting better and better over there at Squarespace. I love the product. Go ahead and follow at Squarespace.